Tammy believes her cousin stole money from her on the way home from a funeral. Today, a lie detector test will reveal the truth. So everyone, please welcome Tammy to the show so we can hear her side of the story. Hey, Tammy, how you doing?
Thank you.
So what happened on the way back from the funeral?
I was robbed.
You were robbed.
I don't care how you look at it, I was robbed.
Uh-huh.
We went to a repast, okay?
Yes.
And it was a cousin, her son, and a friend.
Yes.
Only ones in the car. Okay. I had originally had $900, and I ended up with $430-something. Everyone in the car denies it.
Yeah.
But we the only ones in the car.
Yeah.
So we're on our way back from the repast. We stopped at Wendy's. I spent $40. I gave up $220s.
Okay.
Out of the cash.
So you did spend some money.
Right.
And you know what you spent.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Down to the penny.
Uh-huh.
$220s.
Okay, so down to the penny.
$220s to Wendy's.
Uh-huh.
Whatever change they gave me, whatever. But the meal, it was 4 chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I spent $20 before we drove to Indianapolis because we stopped at the gas station. But I used another $20 bill for like cigarettes and pop and ice for the trip.
Okay.
That's it.
You give me somebody who know where your money at, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I believe all of this. She knew exactly what, when, where,
yes.
what bill it was. She knew. Okay.
So now back on our way home, we pulled in the parking lot to eat the sandwich or whatever. I fall asleep. I'm out of there, right? So I'm not disturbed anymore until we get home. And this is when I believe everything took place. All right? All of a sudden, they waking me up to give them $20 for gas. She says, I got to take them home. I need $20 more. Give me $20. Give me $20. I really don't remember that conversation. That conversation is coming from my cousin after I investigated everything. Because the story is like this. Whatever happened, I wake up, I'm on the side of my building, and they're trying to get me to go upstairs to go to bed. And I'm like, what do you mean go upstairs to go to bed? Go to bed for what? What is I'm going upstairs to go to bed for? You still got to take them home.
Yeah.
So I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm riding with you.
Yeah.
My cousin's son say, well, you did tell her she can do that. You did tell her you were sleeping, you wanted to go upstairs. I said, I ain't asked you nothing.
Yeah.
I'm riding. This is my car.
Yeah.
I'm riding with y'all.
Yeah.
So she said, well, then the driver, you drive in. I said, no, you're driving.
Yeah.
And closed my door. And I went on back to sleep.
Yeah.
All right? Now, the driver knows. She tells everybody all the time. I don't mess with her when she sleeps because she doesn't remember anything. You can ask for something, she's going to say yeah, but she ain't going to remember in the morning.
Yeah.
But it's the driver that didn't woke me up.
Yes.
Okay? So this is why I believe all three of them had something to do, and they stole my money.
Because they knew your pattern. They knew that you sleep. They know you don't have a memory of it. Okay. So when did you realize the money was missing?
After they get dropped off, the relatives, we get home into the garage, and she wakes me up. Now, she usually just get up, you at home. That type of foolishness. But this time, she's around here on this side of the car, and she's telling me to get out the car. So I'm kind of handicapped, right? So it takes a while. I got to do all this to get this leg out. And I see the money. So I said, oh, hell no, y'all. Oops, excuse me.
You speak your truth?
Right, I said, oh, hell no. How does y'all didn't rock, where my wallet? Oh, you.
Yeah.
Like,
because if you knocked out and all of a sudden you see your money on the floor,
right,
something going on,
And everybody, everybody been acting funny. How my money get on the floor?
Yeah.
It ain't been on the floor. It was in my wallet.
Okay, so I gotta ask, because I gotta collect my baselines. Is there any way that the money could have just fallen out your wallet?
How?
Okay.
No way. I'm gonna show you my wallet.
Okay.
This is my wallet. You see them zippers?
Oh, that's a zipper.
I'm a woman, I don't carry purses. I make sure I got wallets with zippers. They could say they fell out or something like that, but I'm quite sure did nothing fall out. And
is there any way that you could have left it unzipped?
No.
Okay.
Because unconscious or not, my money.
You bought your money.
I'm about my money.
I know, I can tell.
So I'm gonna zip my money right back. I'm gonna zip it right back up, even if I give you a credit card. And don't get me wrong, we made mistakes.
Yes.
But I ain't made no mistake. And if I did, I made it in my car. And
I want you to raise your hand if you agree that she bought her money. Raise your hand. Everybody, No, nobody in here questioned that you brought your money. So I believe it was zipped up, tight, right?
Right. And that's another thing. The pocket, I had pants on because of going where I was going. I made sure I had pockets that button up or zip up.
So you had a button and a zipper.
In my pocket.
Okay, yeah.
Let me backtrack to my argument of the money. Now, here go some money right here. And then the driver say, what? Oh, wait a minute, hold up. And she bends down and she finds some money in the back seat. How my money get in the back seat? Then she goes around on the driver's side and bends down and come from underneath the driver's seat with some more money, two $100 bills. Okay, and then she comes back around, and I'm like, well, I'll be there. Y'all plotted this real good. Then she said, and here's your wallet. Now, where she got my wallet from, I don't know. But she said, here's your wallet. And I said, I'll be damned. And I went in on her.
Yeah.
I said, you gonna quit taking my money, giving it to your boyfriend. That's what the hell they did. You just stole my money to give you the boyfriend. So we arguing back and forth. And we cursing each other out. We had name calling now.
Yeah.
And I called my cousin. I said, hey, cuz, go outside and see if my wallet is on the curb somewhere outside where y'all got out the car at. I know it ain't, because I got my wallet in my hand. I just wanted to see what she was gonna say. She said, well, cuz, you ain't got your wallet. No, I ain't got my wallet. So she goes outside or whatever she did. She comes back, she gets on the phone. She said, no, it ain't out there. So
how much money was missing?
$367.
And what did Rhonda say? So when you called her out, what did she say? I didn't have nothing to do with it?
She said, cuz, if I had saw your wallet, I would have gave you your wallet. I didn't see no wallet. She said, all I saw was some tops, and I gave them to the driver.
Got it. So what do you think happened to the money?
They stole it, and they split it. Listen, the tops was in my wallet. If the tops fell out, then what else fell out?
Have you spoken to Rhonda since this happened?
1 or 2 times. When I call and ask her, I say, are you willing to take a lie detector test? And she say, sure, cuz, when you want, I'll be ready. You know.
That's it.
And then when I asked my friend, though, guess what she said?
No.
No, she said, what did Rhonda say? Now, why are you concerned about what Rhonda said? Because they was in cahoots. Say it.
Well, listen, I think it's time to hear Rhonda's side of all of this. So everyone, please welcome Rhonda to the show. Hi, Rhonda.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So what do you think happened to this money?
My personal opinion, I got to start from the beginning. I need a chair back there first so I can show you exactly what happened.
You need a
in
chair?
the car. I need a chair.
Okay, can we get a chair? Okay. You on it? Thank you. They on it? It was quick with it?
Are you sitting behind me?
Yeah, first of all, this how the seating was in the car. The first time, me, my son, her friend, we all driving. We were going to South Bend for a funeral. That's it, that's all. She never got out the car until we got to our destination. The first stop we made was at a gas station. She gave her friend her credit card, her link card, her Cash App card. No money in the beginning. She went and got the gas, that was it. On the way home, the second time we stopped to get gas, the girl purposely had to show cousin Tammy, which I found weird. This what you gave me, 220s. Look. Even you said, you ain't got to do all that. I know what I showed you. I found that weird because she didn't do that the first time. Now, what I found strange, the driver, I'm looking at it, but I ain't thinking nothing about it because I'm enjoying the ride. I'm looking out the window. We women, we carry big bags. Nobody drives with their bag by their feet.
The whole time.
The whole time, the woman getting in and out the car, I see her tussling. Damn, this bag. But she never moved the bag. I found that weird. I ain't saying nothing about it. I don't give a what mine. So, on the way home, I'm still noticing weird things. She stopped at Tammy's house first. This the third thing was strange. She picked the bag up. The day is over with. Now she moves the bag. Put the bag in the trunk. She gets out a blankets. She puts the blanket on top of Tammy. That's when the hoe got the money. And we ain't splitting no money, like you said in the back.
Right.
I think they all had something to do with it. If I'm gonna steal from it, I'm gonna get it all.
And that's what I did. And there you go.
She said, I'm gonna take it.
And I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that because I said, what
Yeah.
thief gonna take some money
Exactly,
out and
exactly.
pretend? But at the same time, like I said, I mean, reason why I'm thinking all three in cahoots because somebody had to see something. You just said you was looking out the window, but the bottom line.
I just told you what I saw. That was weird.
Right.
She got a blanket and put on top of you. The trip was over with.
Right.
You was home.
Right.
Why put the blanket on you then?
And she was trying to get me to go upstairs.
No,
Rhonda, you told my producers that Tammy was impaired during the trip?
we all were impaired.
Okay.
Everybody was doing their thing.
Okay.
Everybody.
But I was asleep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
passed out right after we ate the chicken sandwich.
Okay.
And I didn't wake up no more until I was woke up to get $20.
So,
And when y'all got out the car, and I don't even remember y'all getting out the car.
so Rhonda, do
Exactly.
you ever notice any money on the floor of the car?
There was no money on that floor. And another thing that
Because if you would have saw some money on the floor, you would have picked up the money.
I would have picked it up and I would have gave it to her.
Of course you
But
would
what I
have.
found weird, what I just heard her say in the back, when they got back to her place, the money wasn't on the floor until after they dropped me and my son off. When she called me and said, I need you to go downstairs and see if you can see some money, I
My
went
wallet.
down there
My wallet.
just to satisfy her curiosity.
Is there any chance your son took Tammy's money?
Not a snowball chance in hell.
Yeah, okay then.
No.
So why did you decide that you were willing to take the lie detector test?
Because I don't have no reason to steal from her.
Yeah.
I might beat and do a lot of I'm not a thief.
I hear that.
Nothing.
Okay.
That's how I was raised.
Before we get to the results, Tammy's cousin, Ella, is in the audience. So everyone, please welcome Ella to the show.
And that's her
Hey,
sister.
sister. Hey,
That's your sister. How you doing?
That's my little sister.
So how did you first find out about all this?
Well, what happened was my cousin called me and she said, you heard about what happened in Nap? And I was like, no, what happened? And she told me the story about Tammy's money coming up missing. I said, ain't no money coming up missing. Somebody stole period. So I was like, I was mad at Tammy in the rip. Because for one, Tammy wasn't even supposed to be going to Chicago to get her. She was supposed to be coming to get me. So I told Tammy off top, you're blamed for your money coming up missing because you scooted me to the side for the next. Yes, that's my sister, but still. And then
Y'all so real. I love it.
I mean, hey,
I love it. Y'all so real.
you gotta keep it real. You got to.
Yeah.
And then I told Rhonda, I was like, you know, at first, in a way, I did feel like maybe you took some money or something because the way Tammy was telling me the story, you know, the back seat to go from the front to the back seat to the side, the girl with the blanket and all. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And so I told Tammy, I said, but you know, I really don't think she took it. Because if Rhonda would have took it, she would have took all of your
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
and she said,
Thank you.
Yeah. How many of y'all believe that if Rhonda took it, she would have took all her? Okay. so like right there, you like I wouldn't take all the money. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you go with everyone to the funeral? Because she decided to scoot you out the car?
yeah.
Got it. Okay then.
And try to
That
put me
is
on
not
to
right.
another family member.
What do you think happened to the money?
Well,
Tell the truth, sister.
I really don't know. I really don't know. And that's why I told Tammy, I said, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. But I told Tammy, I said, if you really want to know what happened to your money, I said, call Karamo. She said, who the Karamo? I said, girl, Karamo will change your life, honey. I said, I watch him every day.
Thank you. I appreciate you putting her on game. Thank you. You know how I am now. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, I think it's time to get to the truth.
Thank you.
My lie detector investigator asked Rhonda 2 questions. Here we go. The first question was, Rhonda, did you steal the money from Tammy? You said no. And Rhonda is telling the truth. The second question is, Rhonda, do you know who stole Tammy's money? You said no. And Rhonda is telling the truth.
Now you too.
I would never steal nothing from you,
You
man.
said that. I'm me. Okay, we
Me
got
or
it.
my son. It
No
ain't that
problem.
serious. I work for mine.
So now we know who the thief is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Once Rhonda told us the story that she came around with a blanket, she had a bag.
We knew
already
then.
knew.
Yeah.
We knew right then and there. That's who it was.
Listen, and never can stand back up. I said the same thing from day one. Did I not? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I had to know for sure.
Yeah.
And ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no
That's
wrong
all.
with
I
that.
had to know for sure.
But I found it real strange when you brought to her attention, but we gonna go on the show, we gonna take a lie detector test. She asking you what Rhonda say. Why the bitch wanna know what I said?
That's what I said.
Why she ain't here?
Well, listen, the thing that I know for real is that y'all are real people, and I love y'all to death. Listen, y'all, I'll come and hang with y'all anytime. If I come to Chicago,
You got it.